Here we go. What's up and good morning, and today we're going to talk about, or good afternoon or good evening or whenever you're watching this video. Today we're going to talk about On Off Good with Doug and Stacy. How to clean your Pioneer Princess or your wood cook stove top. A lot of these tops come with a stainless steel top, and there's a couple simple ways that you can use to keep it clean while you're using it. So one thing you want to do is you don't want to clean it when it's cold, and you don't want to clean it when it's too hot. So you just want a little bit of a warmness going on with your stove. So sometimes what we like to do is in the morning we will clean it right when we kind of get a little fire going, or if we have embers overnight, it'll be just warm enough to do it. Or we will also, when it's done in the evening, we'll clean it then. But you know, you're probably wiping this down, cleaning it once every couple days. It depends. Sometimes Stacy's a little messier cooking than other times, so we might have to step it up right there and clean it. Now there's a couple of things that you can use to clean your stove. One is, they call these a chore ball. You can get them anywhere pretty much. It's just like a heavy duty Brillo pad. And then the other thing, yeah, the dollar store is really good for having these. And then the other thing is a pad. Now normally when you buy a stove like this, you'll get a pad, a scrub pad that comes with the stove. So all I do basically is get into my handy dandy water reservoir right here, and I don't get the thing soaking wet, I just get it a little damp, okay? So just get that a little damp, and all I'm using is basically a napkin. You could probably use, you know, you could use like a towel or a cloth or something and get it a little wet too. But so then you always want to make sure that you go the same direction, okay? So we always work in our house east to west. On the stove, which is probably, you know, you're just kind of going with the grain, and then you just get your scouring pad on there after you wipe it with a little bit of water, and then you just work your way down the stove. And that's it. So you're alternating with the wet towel, and then you are using the scrubby pad. And it's important to keep this as clean as you can, because the more you let build up on here, you know, the worse it's going to look, and then you won't like it. And some spots might be a little more stubborn. If you just hover over them for a little bit, you'll eventually get them to come off. You can see there's just a little bit of steam coming off of the stove right now. I did get it just a little too hot, so I choked it back down. Because really, you just really want it warm so you can touch it, not too hot where it's bothering you. And then also what I like to do is make a long motion, you know. So the you know, because you're kind of peeling into the top a little bit, so I try to sweep it as long as I can, and then you just kind of work along the surface here. And if you're really disciplined, you know, you could get up every morning after you have your nightly burn on it, and then you could clean it up as well. But if you stay on top of cleaning it, you'll get many years out of it. And then worst case scenario is you can always use a sander to clean it off again. Yeah, just a little too hot over on this side. We got the fire going this morning, and I thought, wow, I'm gonna hurry up and do a video because people are asking me about cleaning the tops of this. Like I said, if you stay up on it, Lots of years of good service will come out of a stove like this. Matter of fact, this will be basically an heirloom that you can pass down from generation to generation. Your kids will be like, yeah, my grandma and grandpa used to cook on that stove. Yep. So you just keep working it. Same direction. You know, you don't want to be scrubbing this way and this way. You'll get a bunch of crosses and stuff on your surface. You know, like you'll see it really bad. But if you maintain the same direction, it really makes the top look a lot nicer. And then try to do as long of a motion as you can. And I'm not sure if Lehman's or somewhere else, they probably carry these. You can get replacements for them. I mean, they're not going to last you the whole life of your stove.
Fine with the store.
But like we said too, these are called chore balls. And it's basically like a Brillo pad. And you can get those at the dollar store real easy. And they work just as good. I prefer to use this pad actually. Stacy does use the chore ball.
You're my chore ball boy.
And you're just going to keep kind of working on this till you get your desired cleanliness. Now also every once in a while you can season the top just like you would a cast iron pan. So you could use a little bit of coconut oil, you could use a little bit of olive oil, but I warn you that if you use too much, or if the stove, when it gets hot, it is going to send off a little smoke. So you'll need to vent, you know, vent your house or vent your area. Now what the Amish use, which sounds kind of crazy, is they actually use WD-40. So you just don't spray it right on, you just spray it onto a cloth, and then you you just wipe it on there, and then it just sets in there, and it just kind of helps keep the top, you know, clean. But like I say, if you do this and you do it when the stove's at a good temperature, you will get most of the stuff off, and then you'll be able to keep a nice clean stove for good use. You hear that? That means I'm just a little too hot. I mean, it really doesn't hurt anything, but the point is that you don't want to really bake that stuff on there heavy duty. So I know that was kind of a quick video for you guys, but I just wanted to show you a little maintenance and care on the cooktop surface. Here's little Maggie. She's really doing good. Look how long her legs are getting, and she's really getting along great. We're going to do some update videos on the food, tell you guys what we're doing with that, and then we're also going to have some, footage of her hanging out. Faith is really taken to her really good now. At first she was a little standoffish. That's our other Airedale Terrier. This is an Airedale Terrier. And she really has a great personality, and she's really doing good. And she's very smart. She's such a good girl. So stay tuned for those updates. Hopefully you like this little tips on the Pioneer Princess or any wood cook stove that doesn't have an enamel top. Now an enamel top will probably have some of the same ways to clean it, but you'll just have to do a little more investigations with that. We only have knowledge and have only used the stainless steel. So, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we got a big live show coming up this Thursday, December the 7th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Big, huge announcement, so don't miss that one either. We already have it set up as a live show, like coming up. You should have got a notification about it. But if not, we're going to be sending out notifications, but I wanted to remind you in every video going forward until the 7th. We did announce the Homestead Homie of the Month, which was Vanette Pope for October. And also, the winner of the Strum Stick was Ron. We have notified Ron that he won the Strum Stick. We just randomly selected a comment, took all the videos with the comments, and then randomly selected a winner, and so that was Ron. So congratulations to Ron for winning the Strum Stick, and now I'm out of here.
It's not funny.
Me and Stacy are debating how long we've been married. We are having our anniversaries coming up soon, and I say we've been married 17 years and 2 weeks, and she says we've been married 18 years.
Well, let me tell you, this has been going on for, I guess, since we've been married in the teens for a while. Every year he says we're married 1 year less than we are, and I keep saying, no, we're married this many years. And
I'm crying over here.
And so we had a friend who is celebrating their 17th anniversary, and Doug's like, that's weird, because we're friends with them. I don't remember them being married when, you know, we got married. And I'm like, it's because we're married 18 years and they're married 17 years. So let's figure out the math, and you guys have to help us because he keeps saying no. I mean, now he's making me think I'm crazy.
Okay, we got married December 12th, 1999.
So if you put the math to it and you take 2017 minus 1999, it's 18. I don't understand. I even went on the internet.
Google told her she was right.
I did the calculator thing and it showed me, and he keeps saying, no, we're only married 17 years in December, but we were married 1999, and it's 2017 now, so please help us and let us know which one of us is right and which one of us is wrong.
No, I said we've been married 17 years and 2 weeks.
We're married 18 years.
No, 17 years and 2 weeks.
He's over here like laughing, spitting out his
laughing,
teeth.
I'm crying over here.
I'm
going into convulsions over here.
So, who says we're married 18 years? Who says we're married 17 years? 1999 we were married.
December 12th.
So help us out. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.